What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Gamer 870, back with another banger. And I must admit, I'm a little bit more excited than most people. Those of you who have been faithfully watching the channel, first of all, let me thank each and every one of you. Let me beg you or implore you to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't to the channel. This video, though, makes me a little bit excited, okay? And it's not even a video, it's the content in the video. As you all know, I am a defensive player on Madden. My offense is trash. It's atrocious. If you stop my run and my beaters, you pretty much have me boxed. It's nothing more that I can do. Well, with that in mind, they have given us some extra AP. And the first thing I thought about when they gave us extra AP was, exactly how can I use this to my advantage? What am I not getting done with my current scheme? And there are some things that came up. First thing that came to my mind was not getting much pass rush. Not getting much pass rush. And the next thing that came up is, well, if I get pass rush, that means that I can't manipulate my defensive ends the way that I usually do. So I'm going to just completely change a lot of things, and I'm going to be talking you through my thought process, and hopefully you will agree. Now, if the results aren't what I want them to be, I'll change it very quickly. As you can see with my current quarterback that's on the screen right now, we no longer have Aaron Rodgers. But anyway, there are going to be some other videos coming with Aaron Rodgers because I already shot him. And yeah, y'all need to see that content. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. First thing I'm going to do, I am going to go back and purchase Von Miller. I dropped him because I never used him. However, I am going to pick him up again because what I have in mind for my defense is Von Miller being a defensive edge rusher, and I just think it's going to be a good card. How about that? I just think he's going to be a magnificent card. Okay? I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Was that arrogant and cocky? Was it? Was it? Oh, man, I can't find. They don't have any for sale. So that means I'm going to get robbed. Going to get robbed. I was looking for the LTD version. There they are. Okay, I'm going to get the LTD version. And the reason being is because if I get the other version and simply increase it, the 95 version of this card, 94 or 95 version of this card is extremely high. It's like 300K by itself. So those two versions together would have been more expensive than just getting the LTD version. That was the reason I went ahead and got the LTD. But with the LTD version, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this Von Miller as much as possible because we also have to change his secondary chem position. That's just what's going to happen with this card. Looking forward to using it. Of course, put that good old Bronco on there. Yes, sir. And we're going to put one of these. We'll determine that when we get to the screen. When we finally get to the screen. All right. So we have Von Miller. We have him at a 97 overall. Now, there are some things that I've already done. Those of you who watch the channel know that I used to have Warren Sapp and Sharif Floyd on the squad because they are run stoppers for 1 AP. Well, I decided against using those because now with the extra increase in AP for defense, I can do some other things now, and I don't necessarily have to worry about that. That's one good thing. Second good thing, okay, before I even get into that, I'm going to put Mr. Bradley Chubb. Okay, he's already secondary Kim that right end. So we're going to put Mr. Bradley Chubb at a defensive end position. Okay. And we're going to put DeMarcus Ware at his rifle position. So it's just going to take some adjustments up front. Von Miller is going to be our left outside linebacker. And we're going to do this position only. He's somewhere else already, which tells me he is not starting, but I need to remove him from my specialist. Yep, I never moved him. Never moved him. Okay, that's fine. I can just get him out of there now. Okay, we're going to remove him from the lineup. Alright. So he's gone. And now we're going to move Mr. Miller into his rightful position as the starting left outside linebacker. Position only. Yes, sir. And we're going to put Mr. Ware at his rightful position. I don't know if you all caught that, but Mr. Ware actually was higher rated than Von Miller at his alternate position, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. But we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to put Mr. Chubb at the second right end position, and it'll come together in just a second. It'll make a lot of sense and while these moves are being made, hopefully. All right, so right now we have Malik Jackson as our starting right end, Bradley Chubb as our backup right end. None of that matters. What matters is this. We're going to move some stuff around. We're going to put DeMarcus Ware here. And we're going to put Von Miller here. And the reason for these moves is I'll talk you through it in just a second. But we're going to leave Malik Jackson there, and we're going to put Mr. Bradley Chubb. We can't put him beside him. However, there's a way to substitute him in the actual game. So we're fine there. All right. So with this in mind, I have 18 AP to use. And what I'm going to do is something that a lot of you all are like, man, you stupid. That's okay. I've been called worse. But I'm going to start off by using Von Miller. And I am going to put Edge Threat Elite on Von Miller. Yeah, I know. A lot of you all are probably rocking one step ahead. That's cool. I'm not rocking with the one step ahead right now. And I'm going to give you all some gameplay on if I can get any pressure with these. And then, like I said, you all know me well enough to know that if it does not get any pressure, I'm not running with it. Just that simple. I'm going to do the same thing with DeMarcus Ware. So we have the same thing on Mr. DeMarcus Ware. That's 8 AP, which gives me 10. Which leaves me with 10. And we're not even done with the defensive line. This is simply my edges. If we run across a team that does not have edge protectors on, lunch meat. Straight lunch meat. If we can get that lucky. If not, that's 8 AP just completely nullified. Now wait, I thought inside stuff was going to, well, he may have been 3 AP. But that's crazy. He ain't that good to be costing that much. I thought it was 1 AP for him. I don't think I'm going to want to use Malik Jackson for no 2 AP of inside stuff. I thought it was going to be 1. Ugh. Dre'Mont Jones is 2 AP for inside stuff. My game plan is completely messed up now. I had in mind that I was going to use 2 inside stuffs on my interior. Now, I knew I was going to put 2 AP on Bradley Chubb for inside stuff, but I wasn't anticipating having to do the same thing for... There it is. So that means Derek Wolfe is going to be my starting 3 technique. Derek Wolfe is going to be my starting 3 technique because I just refuse to pay 2 AP. Like Martin used to say, I can't pay the 5. I can't pay the 5. But, yeah, we're going to do the same thing with Bradley Chubb. We're going to put Bradley Chubb as... Now, I hope he gets inside stuff for 2 AP. Okay, I can swing that. All right, so we got Bradley Chubb with the 2 AP. Now, that's 11 AP on the defensive front. 11 AP on the defensive front. If you all watch the videos that I've been posting, I'm not too concerned with the people on the back end. The reason for that is they're all 99 speed anyway. So it's just a matter of, are they going to be able to get there? If they can get there, I'm good. If they can get there, I am amazing. But if they can't get there, then that's a whole nother problem. That's an entirely different problem. But as you all know, they likely will be able to get there. So we're good. We're good. It's also the scheme that I have a tendency to run. It's also the scheme that I have a tendency to run. So now that we have these guys, there are going to be some adjustments that have to be made on the back end as well. But we'll make those. We'll make those. I'm going to take off Acrobat on Aqib Talib. And I don't need strip specialist on Derwin Davis. He ain't coming up like that anyway. He really doesn't come up like that anyway. Oops, didn't mean to take it off of Surtain. Surtain is a problem on the back end. So we're gonna leave Surtain alone. We will leave him alone, do you hear me? Alright. And let me see. He's always activating. But I need to take one of them and put pick artist on. And that will probably be... Oh, this is going to suck. Because I really want all 3 of them to have Acrobat on them. I want all 3 of them to have Acrobat on them because they always are activating. They're always activating. But you know what? Surtain really doesn't activate that much. He's tall. So he's always where he needs to be. So, with that in mind, we're going to put, and I'm telling you up front, so you won't get too, tied into this. This is definitely subject to change. This is my right now lineup. By the time you see the video, I may have already changed it. That's how I get down. But we're gonna put pick artist on Surtain. Equip ability. We're gonna take off universal coverage. There's no point in having that. I've never activated it, to be honest with you. It's just was cute, I thought. No point in having it. But so if we put pick artist on Surtain, That's one. We're going to put pick artist. Wait. I don't need to put pick artist anywhere else. I don't need to put pick artist. Okay, I could put pick artist here. And I need to take off that strip specialist on Derwin James. He hasn't gotten any fumbles all year. Well, since I've had him. So we will put pick artist on Deltha O'Neal. We will put pick artist on Deltha O'Neal. I guess this is going to be a part 1 video. So you can see the lineup, and then I'll actually be able to take you in game and show you why the moves were made. They make sense right now in this big head of mine. They really do. They make a lot of sense. But they have to get after the quarterback, like, without question. If they don't get after the quarterback, then all of this is a waste. None of it was a good idea if they don't get after the quarterback. So that's where we currently are. So we're going to make sure that he's activated as well. We're going to leave Cam Chancellor alone because he needs that. And what we're going to do with Derwin James is put a superstar ability on him. I usually use a Derwin James. So we're going to just put a superstar, whatever on him. That's what we're going to do with Derwin James. Now, I know a lot of you are like, man, I wouldn't have done that. And I'm glad you wouldn't have. This is not a video where I'm like, man, look, this is what everybody needs to do. No, I'm just showing you what I feel like would be a great addition for me. Reinforcement. Yeah, we go roll with Avalanche. How about that? We go roll with Avalanche. So, what this is going to look like right now is we have Derwin James as one of our users. He has Avalanche. Well, let me just show you in the actual thing over here. And again, stay tuned for some gameplay with these new adjustments. Not saying they're going to be the greatest thing ever. Okay, Cam Chancellor is also going to be a user. I have mid-zone KO on him. Bradley Chubb is going to play defensive tackle for me because he's 6'4" and 275 pounds. Hopefully that it works. He's getting inside stuff on him. DeMarcus Ware has edge threat elite on him. Von Miller also has edge threat elite on him. They're both playing defensive end for the team out of a 2-3-6 defense. Patrick Surtain has pick artist. Deltha O'Neal has pick artist. Brian Dawkins has universal coverage. Chris Harris has acrobat. Aqib Talib has acrobat. Derwin James has avalanche as a user. And Derek Wolfe will be my starting inside stuff guy with 1 AP. Yeah, we look pretty good. Like, it looks like it's going to be effective. It really does. It looks like it's going to be very effective. I have no idea how this is going to work. But I'm excited for the opportunity. With that in mind, you all stay tuned. Hopefully these edge threat elites activate for me instantly. I know last year they didn't always activate. You had to have your defensive lineman in a certain position before they would activate. Hopefully we won't have that problem this year. If so, I may end up taking it off of them anyway. So with that in mind, I know you all continue to be blessed, continue to allow God to use you. If nobody's told you today, I love each and every one of you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Peace.